स्वागत है दोस्तों आपके अपने चैनल पॉलिटिकल सोपबॉक्स में। आज का विषय इंडी गठबंधन द्वारा 14 टीवी एंकरों के बहिष्कार पर है। गठबंधन ने टीवी एंकरों की एक सूची जारी की है जिनके शो का गठबंधन के मीडिया प्रतिनिधियों द्वारा बहिष्कार किया जाएगा। सूची की एक प्रति कांग्रेस नेता पवन खेड़ा ने 14 सितंबर को ट्विटर पर साझा की थी। जाहिर तौर पर ये वही एंकर हैं जिनके सवालों का विपक्ष के पास कभी जवाब नहीं था। अब लगता है ऑपोजिशन बस उन्हीं एंकरों का मनोरंजन करेंगे जो सोनिया गांधी से पूछते हैं कि क्या उन्हें पास्ता बनाना आता है। बहस में हम सुधांशु त्रिवेदी और सुहेल सेठ को व्यवस्थित रूप से कांग्रेस को एक्सपोज करते हुए देख सकते हैं। उन्होंने मीडिया को दबाने के लिए पास्ट में कांग्रेस द्वारा लिए गए एक्शंस बताए, कैसे मुसलमानों को राष्ट्रीय संसाधनों का एकमात्र मालिक घोषित किया गया था। लेकिन जब से भाजपा सत्ता में आई है, मुस्लिम और हिंदू दोनों समुदायों के मुद्दों को बिना किसी पूर्वाग्रह के जनता के सामने रखे जा रहे हैं। मुझे यकीन है कि आपको ये क्लिप पसंद आएगी। आइए आज की वीडियो शुरू करते हैं।
The journalist naturally has to be at least slightly antagonistic to whoever is in power because that is the nature of journalism itself. Now, you spoke wonderfully about the scams that you unearthed during the UPA time. You
and before that,
that you did
my friend, even before that, during the Vajpayee time, Pramod Mahajan, pick up my stories from there.
Very good, wonderful, very good. Now, my only question is, what happened from 2015? The whole point is, Navika, the boycott of that the India Alliance has announced has nothing to do even with the fact that the scams or any anti-government stories in the last 8 to 10 years have not significantly emerged is not the point. I think the point that has been made is the attempt to polarize, which may sort of fit in with what the ruling party would like to have done, is some debates on Hindu-Muslim issues. That numbers came out, 68, those numbers were given to you, I think right at the start of the show. How many of these debates tend to be on Hindu-Muslim issues, creating polarization, divisiveness in society? And I think that really is something, look,
all right.
May fit.
So the DMK leaders cannot be blamed. The DMK leaders.
It's a dark day for democracy. It's a dark day for you. I went to South Extension, asked the Chole Kulche wala, यहाँ कौन-कौन रहता है? And they said, वो boycott madam भी यहाँ पे ही हैं. So I said, means? So you become well known. A, B, jokes apart, I think the seriousness has to be taken in its contextual form. A party or an alliance of parties need the media more than anyone else does during election time. You may have a point of view which is contrarian. But as Narayan Murthy famously once said, you can disagree without being disagreeable. You have left and created an open hand for the BJP. Because the BJP will say, look, this is unke lakshan pehle bhi the, ab bhi hain. Number one. Number two, Akash Deep laid out facts which are right or wrong, I don't know. This was done, this was done, this was done. But look at the irony. You are singling out individuals. If you had the courage, I wanted to use another word, if you had the courage, you'd have isolated the channels. How can you have one person in India today being boycotted and 3 others being loved and hugged? Where is the fairness of that? Is the individual there? A, B. The issue today is the media the only organization that is creating hate? If it is, then it can easily be called out. Council of India, taken to the Supreme Court, blah, blah, blah. You're not doing that. You're saying, I will arbitrarily drop a list of 14 people. 14 people, put your hand down, it'll come up in a minute. 14 people who've had an illustrious career or illustrious careers, people as Navika told you, as has she. This is not the way to target. This is very Hitlerian in its approach because you're identifying the houses, you're marking the houses that will be targeted. Let me also tell you one thing, and no one has identified this. No one has identified this particular point, Navika. You're the only person who continues to invite even suspended members of political parties and gives them more speaking time than you give us. So in my estimate, You're far more compassionate than half these other guys are. It's not about boycott or ban. It's been a culture.
Can I come in now?
Pandit Nehru was upset about Sahil Ludhianvi's words in Pyasa. What happened? Sahil Ludhianvi's songs were never played on All India Radio. We know what Sanjay Gandhi did with Kishore Kumar. We know about the emergency, but I don't want to go there. This is not a time to talk about democracy is in peril in India when you're abroad. Is at a time when abroad people are saying democracy in India is at peril. To then have the press or sections of the press being boycotted further fuels fires. To my mind, it was avoidable. If you didn't want to appear, you needn't have appeared. You needn't have made a public announcement about it.
Actually, Suman Siramanji was saying that there were some polarizing issues on the Hindu-Muslim issues. Yeah, he might be thinking, because now the democracy in media is coming. It's also having the Hindu issue, it's also having the Muslim issue. Before 2014, it was only Muslim issue, pro-Muslim issue, and Hindu bashing issue. Hindu was terrorist, saffron was terrorism, Zakir Naik was Shanti ka Masiha, Afzal was Halat ka Mara, Ishrat Jahan was Beti, Hafiz was Sahab. And Yaqub Menon was having judicial killing. And Muslims were having first right over the national resources of India. And Hindus were intolerant, backward. What I would like to remind, the 13 days government of Vajpayee ji, when Sushma Swaraj ji spoken on parliament, anybody can go and check that speech, कि इस देश में सेकुलर होने का मतलब था कि आप हिंदू होने पे शर्म का अनुभव करें, और इंटेलेक्चुअल होने का मतलब था कि हिंदुओं को गाली दे सकें. ये सेकुलरिज्म हमें एक्सेप्ट नहीं है. ये था एस्टैब्लिश्ड नॉर्म. और मैं आपको एक पत्रकारिता का फैक्ट बता देता हूं. उस जमाने में एनीबडी कैन गो एंड चेक ऑन 30th of October 1990, जिस दिन अयोध्या में गोलियां चली थी, वो वाली कार सेवा, नॉट 6 दिसंबर 92, 30th of October 1990. पहले लेवल ऑफ प्रेस फ्रीडम जानते क्या था? ऑल फ्लाइट्स टू लखनऊ कैंसिल, ऑल ट्रेन्स टू लखनऊ कैंसिल, ऑल बसेस कैंसिल, ऑल प्राइवेट व्हीकल्स कैंसिल, ऑल एसटीडी लाइंस ब्लॉक्ड. और उसके बाद क्या हुआ, चेक कर सकते हैं, 3 बजे का दूरदर्शन और आकाशवाणी का बुलेटिन, और रात 9 बजे का दूरदर्शन का समाचार, दूरदर्शन क्या कर, कुछ नहीं हुआ. दे सेड. एंड नेक्स्ट डे मॉर्निंग टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया, नवभारत टाइम्स वर हैविंग द फोटोज कि कैसे कार सेवक गुंबद पे चढ़े हो के वहां पे भगवा ध्वज लहराए हुए, इसलिए 2 नवंबर को गोली चलवाई गई. सच टाइप ऑफ शेमफुल जर्नलिज्म वाज डन.
दोस्तों, मेरा मानना है कि अगर कांग्रेस को फायदा चाहिए तो उसे पत्रकारों का नहीं बल्कि राहुल गांधी का बहिष्कार करना चाहिए. मैं उम्मीद करता हूं दोस्तों आपको वीडियो पसंद आई होगी. आप अपने सुझाव हमें कमेंट सेक्शन में बता सकते हैं, और अगर आप चैनल पे नए हैं तो सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूले. मिलते हैं आपसे अगले वीडियो में. अपना ख्याल रखिए. जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम.